Governor Samuel Otom of Benue State speaks the mind of many Nigerians that many other states governor with regards to the devastation caused by bandits and killer headsmen in the country. The governor has been consistent in speaking his mind to power without hiding the political correctness. This has earned him the praise of many as well as the dislike of others. His opponents and supporters of the president are encycling and are now urging President Muhammadu Buhari to act if Otom doesn't keep quiet. Was the only power that Otom's immunity as governor does not protect him from. Section 305 of the 1999 Constitution empowered by presidents to declare emergency rule in any part of the country where is a total break of law and order. President Olusegun Obasanjo invokes this section in Plateau State in 2004 due to Governor Joshua Darie's inability to handle the frequent riots and ethno-religious crisis in the state. Benue State is experiencing one of the most devastating security challenges in its history, and Governor Samuel Otom seems to have no solution at hand. His frequent and sustained criticism of President Muhammadu Buhari has inspired his opponents to begin considering that the president should invoke the emergency rule in the state. When this is done, Samuel Otom can be suspended as governor for at least up to 6 months, and a sole administrator would be appointed in his place. This is the right time for Governor Otom to tone down quietly his criticism of Buhari. He has spoken enough and too much talk over one issue. To speak more about the issues would make his views stale, and no one will take him seriously anymore. Yesterday, a former governor of Benue State, George Akume, regarded Samuel Otom's criticism of Buhari as an insult to the president and urged President Muhammadu Buhari to declare a state of emergency in Benue State. Governor Samuel Otom is one of those who supported Buhari in 2015, who worked hard to guarantee his victory in Benue State. Samuel Otom, who was a governorship aspirant during that time, also benefited from the popularity of the APC and the Buhari manual in 2015 and was elected as the executive governor of Benue State. Otom was among many politicians who kept quiet and tried to rationalize, and give excuses to come off the falling of Buhari's government in its first few years in power, but as a criminal bandit grew bolder and more vicious in their attacks in the power of his state, he had to start talking. It all began with an appeal to the president to intervene, but little or no help was dispensed to help tackle the devastation of killer headsmen and bandits in the state. Governor Samuel Otom discarded all sense of loyalty to his party APC and its leader, President Muhammadu Buhari, and began criticizing him. His criticism was too severe that the party accused him of anti-party activity and poised to frustrate his return as governor of Benue State for his second term. He switched to PDP and was re-elected as governor in 2019. The victory emboldened him, and the immunity he enjoyed as a sitting governor protects him from political persecution. But there is a window available to exploit and frustrate his government in the state: the power to declare a state of emergency in a state by the president. The criticism of the Buhari presidency by Governor Samuel Otom is becoming more vocal and unpretentious. He has accused the president of tolerance of the Fulani and their alleged grand agenda to take over Nigeria. This accusation has put him at odds with his colleagues, Governors Bala Muhammad of Bauchi State and Nas El-Rufai of Kaduna State. Samuel Otom boldly confronted them, and they have been silent ever since. But this continued utterances on President Muhammadu Buhari are yet to be relaxed. His opponents are beginning to describe his utterances as incitement to violence. This, coupled with deplorable the deplorable state of security in his state, might give the presidency grounds to declare emergency rule in the state, and some are beginning to make the suggestion that is why Governor Samuel Ortom needs to tone down and keep quiet henceforth. He has spoken and Nigerians have heard him. There is no need to keep repeating himself out of relevance. You said he should tone down voice, right? Then you people should also go and tell Buhari to tone down the violent country. But he's not doing that. Why are you all against someone who is saying the truth? Even the Bible said, you said the truth and the truth shall set you free. So why are they all getting so hypered over what Autumn said? And they are all combining forces together to make Autumn look like a villain. You bias, how much were you paid by Buhari and Fulani to write this rubbish? Tell your masters to declare state of emergency first in Katsina, Zamfara, Kaduna, Borno, and finally Nigeria. Exactly. Why they are talking about declaring state of emergency in Benue State? Is the crisis in Benue State up to the crisis in Katsina? Is it up to the crisis in Kaduna, or is it up to the crisis in Plateau State? So please, all those people who are saying that Buhari should declare state of emergency in Benue State are all sick. And first of all, this man called George Akume is a bastard in Benue. We all know that he is one man who doesn't love his state at all. Because if he does, then all the evil agendas he has done in Benue State, he wouldn't have done that. How can you come and ask the president to declare state of emergency? As in what way? In your own state? Is this former governor insane? If the former governor, Mr. George Akume, cannot speak on behalf of his people, then he should let those that have the interests of the people speak. We are in pains. Nigerians are suffering insecurity. Mr. President is in charge. He should do something about it. Autumn will have no reason to criticize him anymore. Exactly. If he's done something about the state, will Autumn still continue to criticize him? No. So now they are all ganging up against Autumn just because he is spilling the beans on them and he is saying the truth and they don't want to hear it, right? You can go to the comment section and share your take on this article. Thanks for listening.